traditionally, I mean, I didn't learn about the birds and the bees. My mom, my mom is the one who actually told me. You know how she told me? It was freaking
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
I laugh at it. She goes, "Tú sabes lo que es eso, verdad?" Yeah, yeah,
Lo
okay.
que es que.
I
Okay, lo
didn't.
que es eso.
Well,
But
see,
what I'm saying,
that's
lo que es que. She didn't say.
shit, that's as far as I'm gonna go.
Oh,
Because
okay, very good.
yeah, because imagine if I would open, no, mommy, no sé lo que es eso. Explain.
And
I
her,
don't know
she's
what
gonna
that is.
explain
Tell
it
me
to
what it
you.
is. I don't know, and I'm glad I didn't find out. I think I don't know if we're watching a movie and she says "Cierra los ojos,"
Oh
and then for the
yeah,
longest time
I
you're closing
remember
your eyes.
that.
Yeah, I remember the first scene that I saw in Cueradera. For those that don't know what Encueradera is, nudity. That's right, the
It's
hard N,
beautiful stuff.
nudity. Yeah, especially when you're like a kid, and it was Purple Rain.
Oh, Purple Rain. Oh
Purple
yeah. Oh yeah. Lake Minnetonka. Come on.
Lake Minnetonka. It was
You got to
Apollonia
purify
6
yourself in the waters of
and the
Lake
waters of Lake
Minnetonka.
Minnetonka.
Of
Yeah, I was
course.
like, oh,
Everybody loves that. Oh,
and
that's not even my favorite scene, but go ahead.
oh no, and well, that was the first time, and
Yes.
do you know? And it was on VHS, and we rented it. Like I can't remember. We were in Chicago. We were a friend of the family, and all the kids. We rented it, and we watched it. Rewind, watch, rewind,
Of
watch.
course. Of
And
course.
then the second one, and here's the even funnier. The second one I remember was Beverly D'Angelo in National
Oh,
Lampoon's Vacation,
oh yes.
and
Yes.
I was like, man, my eyes is like. And again,
Um,
I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm seeing, but what I knew, it felt right.
it did.
That's that's
It
what.
did.
But here's the thing. So I remember, who do you talk to about? You don't know what you're seeing. You don't really understand it. You just kind of know it. Just like cool, wow.
You
And you
watch the
leave it.
movie with a pillow. Let's use a pillow or
Mm,
yeah.
yeah,
You
it's
have
and
to.
yeah, you're just your face is like this.
Of course. When it's all over, I got to go pee.
The facial expressions, yeah. But I mean, the thing is, back to my point, is you don't really have anybody to, unless you have a close relationship with your family members and you can talk to them, or you have an older brother that genuinely, legitimately cares about you and doesn't want you to do dumb shit. You really don't. You just kind of figure it out on your own. And that's why I laugh. Like I was telling you, my mom, she, I think for years, cierra los ojos, close your eyes, close your eyes. Every time something comes on the TV. So, and when I would finally one day, she just asked me, maybe like 10 or 11, tú sabes lo que es eso, ¿verdad? My mom, like, you know what that is, right? I go, yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That was my whole conversation about birds and bees. I didn't know jack shit about insects. And I learned it like every other kid back in the day was on the streets, but
Your dad said nothing to you about that, just your mom?
man, those aren't the kind of things you talk about, man. You don't talk about it. And it's not, here's the thing. If I would have been, or even any kid would have turned around, and everybody's gonna have a different response. If you would have talked to your mom or dad and asked them about it, depending on who you were more comfortable speaking with, they're going to give you their response or their answer. But we just don't talk. We didn't talk about it.
No,
The only
Latinos
thing
would be, you're being cochino. That's what you're
yeah,
doing.
¿qué tienes, cabrón?
Yeah.
Cállate los hocico.
¿Por qué
Quítate de aquí.
preguntas eso? Are you watching some stuff? ¿Qué
Yeah,
vistes?
¿por
¿Qué
qué me
vistes,
estás
cabrón?
preguntando esa? Okay.